LAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Tony Walls and head coach Pete Wiggins giving you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavalier football.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition. My name is Tony Walls, and I'm joined this morning by head coach Pete Wiggins. And Pete, we got our biscuits. We got our Chick-fil-A from our friends here on Lafayette Parkway. You got your coffee ready, got it stirred up. Had a big win last night, another region championship, 9-1. It's all good this morning to be a Cavalier. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to be here. Big win for us last night on the road up at Rockmart. Our kids played well. I felt like our first two quarters was as good a ball as we played this year. I felt like we had good intensity and had a great week of practice, and our kids are excited right now. And they came out focused, played hard. I felt like that our defense really ran to the ball and was really physical last night. Special teams went well. Did a good job. Coach Martin had his guys ready. Good job with kickoff coverage. Our kicks were good. Had a punt return for a touchdown, and offensively, again, another big night for us. And I just felt like I had a good ball game, and I was really proud of our kids and proud of their effort.
Well, you mentioned that you want to be peaking at this time of year, Pete, as you get ready for the. I guess this is the so-called second season. The playoffs we get ready to start next week, and after we come back from our first commercial break, we'll talk a little bit about talk more about last night's game. Talk a little bit about our opponent next week, home game, first round of the playoffs, and lots of exciting things going on out at the school. You can give us an update on that. But you guys go on and grab that second cup of coffee now, and come on back and join us here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost. And one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, live from the showroom here at Kia Motors on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, Georgia. My name is Tony Walls, and again, we joined by head coach Pete Wiggins. As we mentioned in the first segment, we you were really pleased with the effort and the intensity last night, and one of your more complete games of the year. And as a coach and as a staff, that's what you're looking for. This is the time of year you want to be playing your best football with the playoffs starting next week.
Well, you said earlier, everybody's it's a brand new season. Everybody's 0-0 right now as far as the record, wins and losses. We're going to play Henry County Friday night at Callaway Stadium. And I feel good right now, as our kids are practicing hard, got a good attitude and work ethic, and it just means a lot right now. And last night, they showed that, and it was a fast tempo that we played last night, and again, just really proud of our effort and the kids' attitude last night on the football field.
Obviously, that tempo you mentioned, Pete, was something. I guess you guys have done, some of the hurry up, no huddle this year, but last night you started on that in the first series and really stayed with it at least through the first half until the score was, I believe the score was 35-0 at halftime. And was that the design, Pete? Is that something you guys have been working on, something you want to incorporate more of?
Well, we do. We work on it, but it just depends on the flow of the game and trying to establish the tempo. So it is something that we do work on, but it just goes from week to week, just depending on Coach Napier's feel of the game, that type of thing as far as from an offensive standpoint. But
a lot of folks use that to kind of jumpstart an offense sometimes when things aren't going right. But you guys really came out strong last night and scored on your first. I know you scored on the first drive. You got big nights from Tez. He had 2 touchdowns running. He hit Terry Godwin on a long touchdown pass. Terry returned a punt for a touchdown. Eddie Culpepper got into the action, scored a touchdown. Your Chase Freeman was 5 for 7, I think, or 6 out of 8 on extra points last night, and so a lot of offensive stars in the game last night.
There was, and all those guys would compliment the offensive line to start with, and they did a good job. Brandon Sutton last night had some big blocks. Devin Powell, a couple big pancake blocks, and Stephen Curtis, Courtney Lay, Harley Tabor, Keyshawn Freeman, Jalen Allen, J.T. Wortham up front at obviously offensive line and tight end, but also our receivers did a great job blocking last night. Nick Woodyard, Petey Leverett, Terry Godwin, they really played well. Michael Moss, Eddie at times was split out, but and mentioning Eddie, he really ran the ball hard last night, and
continues to really run the ball hard, Pete.
He does. I'm really proud of him, and Devon Rosser had another big night. You mentioned Tez; they threw the ball well last night, and again, good effort on that side of the ball. On the defensive side, felt like our Rockmart's old school smash mouth football team, and they had big guys up front, good running backs, and I felt like our defensive line played another great game. Nooney Anderson, Justice Perkins, Renzo Patterson, Deion Smith, those 4 guys up front. Keyshawn Freeman, Brian Zalea had some big hits last night. Aaron Clausell, Dre Martin at outside backers in the secondary. Terry Godwin, Ed Daniel, Dante Lindsay, Michael Moss, Jet Snellings, Petey Leverett played a lot in the secondary, and anyway, just really proud of our kids. You mentioned Chase. We had 1 punt last night, and it was kind of a bad snap, and he handled it well. Still got a good punt off, and again, just really proud of those guys.
Those names we say every week, Pete. The Parks, the Godwins, the Leverets, the Culpeppers. Of course, we mentioned. I forgot to mention Devon Rosser. You don't think of your fullback going 80 yards one time, but showed some good speed down that sideline and went about 80 yards for a touchdown. And you mentioned Nick Woodyard. Nick Woodyard had a big touchdown pass from Dre Martin late in the game, and just more weapons, and the kids continue to perform when they get a chance, Pete.
That's right, and it's always good. Everybody works hard, and the more people that we can spread the ball around to, and the more people that makes plays on defense. Our special teams. Last night I mentioned our kickoff team. They ran down well last night, and they were really looking for big hits, and I thought they did a good job last night on kickoff. Hunter Milliman kicked the ball well. So
looking for big hits, but under control, and
right.
You're exactly right. Pete, we're going to take another break here, and for about a couple of commercial breaks, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about last night's game. Try to get a little input on the Henry County Warhawks, our opponent in the first round of the playoffs. And, again, we'll mention some things that are going on at the school. So you guys come on back and join us here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Thank you, citizens of LaGrange, for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange. Jim Thornton wants you to know that he is honored and humbled to be your next mayor. From the bottom of his heart, he says thank you for your prayers and support. Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Yeah, welcome back here to the showroom of Eagle 102.3 Kia of LaGrange. And Kia of LaGrange is kind enough to give us our own little studio here in the showroom every Saturday for Saturday Morning Quarterback. And, of course, we get to talk some serious Callaway football, which I really enjoyed the trip we got to make this week up to Rottmart and had a good time up there in beautiful country. But I tell you what, Callaway won't have to see, or more than likely will not have to see any away games till the Dome. So that's a pretty good feeling.
I love it, man. Congratulations to Coach and to the Cavaliers. Another great season there. We're excited about it. And I'm pretty excited today. I think I hit my personal best. I've had 15 Chick-fil-A mini biscuits, so I'm feeling pretty good at this stage.
There you go. And so come by and do that. And, of course, what we're talking about is home field advantage, and you do have a home field advantage right here at Kia of LaGrange.
No doubt about it, folks. Come out and help support your local economy. Keep us in mind when you get ready to shop. Got a lot of great quality vehicles here. If you've not been in the Kia, we encourage you to come by and check them out.
There you go. And they have great financing, great people, and it's a lot of fun to spend some time with the great folks here at Kia of LaGrange. And back to the table. And congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coleman. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kurt. We appreciate the hospitality Kia shows us every Saturday and over the past couple of years, and we appreciate what they do for allowing us to sit in their showroom every morning, enjoy biscuits, and hang out with them. It's always a lot of fun out here. And, of course, our partners at Chick-fil-A out here on Lafayette Parkway, they supply the breakfast every morning. And we mentioned the salesman here at Kia. Boy, you put the biscuits out. That's like setting a trap for rats or something, man, Pete. Here they come. So they take advantage of it, too, and I don't blame them. They're awfully good. But, Pete, back to last night's game. We talked a little bit about the offensive side and some of the defensive stars. And you mentioned the play of your defensive line last night. And from the booth, it looked like they really had a big game collectively. It seemed like every time one of the defensive plays were made, it involved one of the D linemen last night.
Well, when they did try to throw, we had pretty good pressure on them, and Justice Perkins, Renzo Patterson, Deion Smith, those guys really put pressure on the quarterback along with Keyshawn Freeman. Coach Hubbard sending pressure and sending stunts, and it really, it gave Rockmart problems last night. But just really proud of those guys up front, and our overall effort from the not only defense but the whole football team last night. It's just a good feeling.
And that says a lot about your senior leadership too, Pete, and the leadership in the locker room. You guys, those seniors set the tone. I noticed one thing last night when you guys came out for halftime. Kids were still in there. They were in their sprint. They were excited to get back out on the field and get the second half started. And some of the younger kids were able to play. Brandon Body was able to get in at linebacker. Javosky Leverett was in at linebacker. And you guys continued to rotate those people as you've done all year, and really got a lot of meaningful reps for a lot of kids again.
Well, it's always good when we can get a lot of folks in, and we were able to play most of the kids last night, and it's just good reps for us down the road. But it all started at Faith Baptist with a pregame meal, fried chicken, green beans, mac and cheese, and it was really good. It was the kids were. They were happy campers when they got on the bus.
I bet they were. There was you mentioned that pregame meal, and we talk about it every week how important that is to the Friday night scene. And I noticed on Facebook last night there was a post complimenting our young people on their manners and the way they conducted themselves and how they appreciated what was done for them. And so that's something those kids need to hear, and how important that is for them to not represent Callaway on the field, but also off the field too and in the community.
Well, it just means so much. I mean, we talk about it every week, but it really is so special for our kids to to go out in the community, or the community come to the school, and in the form of a pregame, postgame meal. And I want to say thank you to Daddy. He had the postgame meal last night, and I think he had a little trouble getting the burgers there or something, but anyway, he sure got them there, and I appreciate him. And
you think they're listening over at the barn this morning?
They're probably up at the barn, him and Rick, and I'd like to say congratulations to the Ramburn Bulldogs too. They're rolling right along right now. Coach Chad Young and Principal Tim Ward over there. Those guys, I grew up with them a long time ago, and they got a heck of a season going.
That's outstanding. Now, Ramburn, you said I think finished 10-1.
They're still going into playoffs.
Outstanding.
Right now. They're 10-1.
Outstanding. Alabama starts their playoffs a little earlier than we do.
They started last night.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Must be something in the water over there, Pete. A lot of good people from Ramburn. What do you think
there
it
are
is?
A lot of good people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're fortunate enough to have one or two of them over here in our community at Callaway too. But Pete, talk a little bit about your special teams last night. One of the improvements you were looking for is, as the year went on, you started out we had some opportunities with extra points and conversions, and really done a tremendous job last 2-3 weeks. Done some changes and gotten improvements on those, and also on your kickoff coverage teams. Done a lot better job.
We just stressed, and we started. We spent. I mean, we've always spent a lot of time towards special teams at practice, but I feel like we've put a little bit more emphasis on it, and Coach Martin done a great job with the kids, and just stressing the importance of special teams, and we work at it every day, and they run on and off the field and try to put them in situations that they'll see in the game. And over the last 3 weeks, a lot of our running is determined on how many field goals Chase Freeman makes at the end of practice.
No pressure on Chase in it.
We try to put them in pressure situations, and if he hits it, we go home sometimes, and if he misses, we run another one.
Yeah.
So it's trying to put him in those
They
situations.
either love him or hate him. Such is the life of a kicker, isn't it, Pete? Either love him or hate him. Isn't that right?
But he handles it well, and I think it's made him better. And not only Chase, but Tez is snapping the ball well, and Terry Godwin's holding, and those guys up front. There's a lot that goes into everything you do.
No doubt.
It's not just a kick, and it's all about time, and it's all about guys up front doing a good job, and it all starts with a snap. So, and that's just PAT field goal, and we could talk about every aspect from kickoff to kickoff return. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into making something successful, and but really, again, just really proud of our kids. A lot of dirt moving still going on over to school now. We got to do it right through.
And speaking of dirt moving, we'll talk about that. And after we come back from our next break, we're going to let our sponsors get a little airtime, and we're going to come back and talk about the improvements that are going on at Callaway High School, a little bit more about next week's big game. So come on back when the fun continues here at the Callaway Coaches Show on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
All right, team, let's get it lined up. We're going to run that play again.
Just like our local head coaches invest their time, effort, and passion into our local teams, LaGrange Banking Company invests time, effort, and passion into our customers. We are committed to bringing success to Troup County for our local teams and schools, as well as our customers.
That's the way to go after it. Well done, team.
LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition. It's showroom at Kia Motors here. I'm head coach Pete Wiggins. And, Pete, there's a lot of exciting things going on off the field at Callaway High School. Also, give us an update on some of the things that are going on over at school.
Well, when we leave today, we need to go do a ride through and look at the multipurpose facility. You can really see the layout of the building. The walls are not going vertical yet, but all the footings are down, and the blocks are laid where it's going to start work. And you can see the footprint or the floor print of the rooms, and just a lot of work, a lot of dirt moving, and exciting times at Callaway High School, and just really proud of everything we got going. I want to say good luck to our cheerleaders today. They're on the road at competition, and good luck to our cross country team. Coach Dalford's done a great job with her program, and a lot of kids running that trail over there that you and I talked about.
Okay,
a whole lot.
Great.
So anyway,
JV team's finished. Had a good year.
JV finished up last week's with a win. We're 7-0, second year in a row undefeated season. So anyway, real proud of the kids. But this week, playoff time. everything starts. It's a brand new season. You know, we said it several times this morning. We need everybody at the stadium Friday night.
Need to fill those stands up. You're right.
We do, and need the support of the community and see everybody there, red and black on, be ready to go. You know, be loud.
What do you know about Henry County, Pete? Obviously, they were the 4th seed from Region 2, which is Carver, Columbus, Peach County, Pike, and Henry County. What do you know about them, Pete?
They come from a stout region, is what I know, and Carver finished 1, Peach County 2, and that's 2 as good of football teams as are in Georgia. I mean, you know, they're great quality programs, well-coached teams, and you know, Jackson, Pike County, Henry County, Southeast Macon's in that region, and I know they, you know, early on in the season they played some big schools, East Coweta, Luella, some teams like that.
5A schools,
right?
Yeah.
And I think they played Mary Persons early, and anyway, they've had a tough schedule, and they ended up in the 4th seed. So you know, we got to get ready to play, and it's going to be a tough ball game. At this point, everybody will be good.
Well, you know, the thing is, as you mentioned, everybody's good. It's time to fill up those stands, and Cavaliers can take care. The only thing they can control is what they do. So they show up, they take care of business, and one good thing, we love playing at home. Something about that turf and that music and all, it gets our kids excited, and I can't hardly wait. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully this time next Saturday we'll be doing this again with another W. What do you think?
That sounds good.
I'm going to hold you to that now, okay? Sound good. Guys, we want to thank y'all for spending time with us this morning. We appreciate you listening to us on Saturday morning, and for Pete, for Coleman, for Joseph, everybody back at the stadium or at the office that makes us sound so good. You've been listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thanks for listening to the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Tony Walls and Cavaliers coach Pete Wiggins.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals. Like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at KiaLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Proven leadership is a must to keep LaGrange strong, and we have the opportunity to elect a mayor that will work for all of LaGrange. That's Jim Thornton. He knows what needs work and what already works. Jim Thornton is ready to listen to you and work hard to keep LaGrange strong. So vote Jim Thornton, Mayor, November 5th.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton, and if you want to know more about me and my campaign for mayor, please go to jimthornton.org and like me on Facebook. And please remember to vote November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
It's time now for the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Greg Hicks and Coach Lynn Kendall giving you the inside scoop on Troop Tigers football.
Hey, welcome back here as we're live at Kia of LaGrange showroom. Coleman Weiss here with Coach Kendall filling in for Greg Hicks, which is off on a 4-H adventure, and so we're happy to have Coach in here with us. And I tell you what, Coach Kendall, at last night you got to be proud. You had the region, but you wanted to make sure you locked up the third seed, and plus you've got a really tough piece of competition coming in here in Shaw. And you don't want to be looking ahead to the playoffs, but I know you had to be excited that that was taken care of, and then you got to strap it on right and get after it. And sure enough, Shaw came in here wanting to hope to knock off the Troop Tigers.
Oh, absolutely. Last year our game with Shaw was the winner was going to the playoffs, and we lost a close 3-point game to them. And our guys felt like they had some unfinished business, and Shaw came in, and they have a lot of quick strike capability, and with their passing game, and a couple of things they do with their running game, and they battled us very well, especially in the first half. I mean, they were matching touchdowns with us. I mean, it wasn't as easy as that sounds, but we go into halftime with us leading 27-20, and another big thing about last night was senior night.
Yep.
And senior night is a not just huge game for the football program, but we honor band, cheerleader, seniors, and Tigerette seniors as well. And with that, of course, the seniors are there and their parents. And then we have a program also where each one of those individuals selects a teacher that they feel has impacted them. And that teacher could have been an elementary, middle school, or high school teacher. And so it's pretty special. And lined up on the field, we'll have about 50 individuals that are students and student athletes that are being honored. And then you have the parents and you have the teachers there. So pretty big ceremony there right before the game, and very special. Our head cheerleading coach, Amelia Key, and also cheerleading coach who does an incredible amount of work at our school, Michelle Ashmore, head all that up and help organize that. And, from the football standpoint, we just got to make sure that we get they actually have some forms. We'll make sure we get this paperwork done and that type of thing. And so they help organize that, and it ran very smoothly last night. And those seniors were able to be honored. And in our situation, with the playoff brackets the way they are, we won't come back home. So that was the senior football players and of course the band and senior cheerleaders and Tigerettes. That's their last home game. So
and
there's a whole lot to that, to layer on top of the football game. So pretty special night.
And it is really nice to have senior night, the last game of the regular season, a lot of times, you have to do it before, and like
Right.
homecoming, sometimes it's at the mid-season, early season.
Right, exactly.
It's nice to have those. I know it is for the fans. I don't know how it is for coaches, but it makes it. You really feel like you're putting an exclamation point on the end of their career, and have a chance to say, we appreciate what you've done and where you've been and what you're doing, and it kind of wraps up the season nicely, and then you kind of get to shake that off and go, all right, it's playoff time, let's get after it, and so we start our new career today, and see if we can string together the 5 wins and make it to the Dome, and that's pretty cool.
After last night's game, as soon as we walk out of that locker room and get on the bus to go back to the school. New season just started. It's playoff season, and there's several phases of a football season, and this is definitely one that you want to be in. And so, tremendous opportunity. We're going to be playing Gilmer High School up in LJ, and up in the mountains, and I'm sure it's going to be a nice drive up there.
And we will have on our website at eagle1023.com directions how to get there. Basically, I usually say, load up the family and head up there and bring everybody. That is true, but this time you need to add a picnic lunch with you because you're going to need the additionals. You're going to have to eat a little bit on the way up there because it is a ride, and so you need to make sure you get off work probably around 2 or 3 and get ready to ride on up to LJ. It's going to be a beautiful trip. You want to go in the daylight too, so you can see all the beautiful
from a
scenery.
Fan standpoint, definitely. The fall colors going on and all that type of stuff, and I'm sure there's several folks that I know that'll go up there, and they may even spend the night and spend Saturday up there too.
And it'd be well worth it.
But what we're looking for is going up there, taking care of business, and coming back. But this whole thing's one game at a time, and we've always had that approach. So.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about last night's game, which we still have a lot to talk about because it was a well of a ball game. But they did win 47-20 over Shaw. And folks, the reason we bring up wanting to make sure that you go ahead and start making plans about going this Friday because it really is that big a deal. These Troop Tigers are going to go up there. They got a tough game. They're going to need a full stadium of fans to make that win happen, and I know the players are going to put in the effort and the time and to get ready. They just need that support in the stands, a lot of screaming and hollering, and so Troop Tiger fans, get your cars filled up with gas and get ready to go up there and have a good time, and let's pull these Tigers through on this Friday. We'll come back and talk about the Shaw win after this on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show live at Kia of LaGrange.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals. Like a stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens to your car, home, or business. In this moment, get an agent who'll protect you in that moment. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Backing up the pass. He'll throw a corner route. It's going to be caught. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
A nice little tight end dump, a little tight end delay. It looks like Hunter Newton was able to block down. Let me make sure I got that right. I believe it was. He was able to block down, hesitate for a second, and just bolted right down. He was 8 yards out, wide open. The pass hit his hands. He bobbled it one time, brought it in, got himself a touchdown, baby.
Well, you got to be impressed with that, and of course, always fun listening to Jack and Greg call those touchdowns, and was it that exciting on the sideline as well? I imagine.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we were looking at that, and we were seeing that play was open. So, and actually, that was a young tight end, Travis Johnson, that made that catch.
Okay.
And Hunter Newton is one of the several tight ends that we play, but Travis on that particular play, nice catch, secured it, first touchdown of his career, you know,
wow.
And so we're real happy for Travis. But it was a big play to get things going.
Well, good deal, and of course that did, and that game really took a bounce, 20 to 27 at halftime, and I know there's a lot of highlights in there, and I know you want to probably talk about several different things that got you there, but I know the adjustments at halftime made all the difference when it got time to get in the third and fourth quarter to really make this game what it ended up being, which was true controlling it and walking away with another big win and a big winning season.
Oh, absolutely. As I said, they battled back with us, but from an offense standpoint, very consistent. We scored, I think, on 7 of 11 drives, and
wow.
If my memory, we did not have to punt. Of course, we went for it on fourth down sometimes, and we were, I think, able to get several of those, but. Just tough running, and of course the offensive line definitely coming off the ball, right. and establishing a new line of scrimmage.
Just to tell everybody how great the offensive line does. Let's tell about some of the runs they had out there. You had some players that made some big things.
Of course, we had Daryl Dunlap with 104 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dre Towns, a couple touchdowns, 100 yards rushing. Also had some yardage receiving as well. Mess Bonner, another running back, had 66 yards rushing on 5 touches.
Wow.
And we're looking at Devontae Swanson, who also plays linebacker, but we'll put him in at running back. And he had 2 rushes for 37 yards and 2 touchdowns. And, we were talking about him earlier. In a few games ago, he had 2 touches for, I think, 180 yards.
Wow.
Or 160 yards. He had 2 80-yard touchdown runs with 2 touches, and so at the right time, he's definitely a guy to get the ball to. And then Cueto Florence, nice 34-yard touchdown reception, nice catch, and then a great move and fantastic yardage after the catch, and then of course finishing it with a score. And Dexter Shealy, one of our quarterbacks, Dexter came in, and we. We're using him and Will Smith last night. We got to the point where we're actually just rotating series with them, and Dexter did a very good job leading the offense, and just himself, 36 yards rushing, and then Will Smith with 63 yards rushing, touchdown toss, and a couple other touchdowns, and had a very good night as well. So. One of the things we see there is that of course, we have some backs that get the main part of the load, right. but we are dispersing a lot of different folks, and we're attacking with a lot of different people, and as we do that, it makes it tougher to defend, and we ended up with 499 yards rushing. I think that translates on radio. That's 500 yards rushing.
Yeah, that's right. we add a yard for radio. Right?
Yeah, okay. And, excuse me, not rushing, total yards.
Okay.
But we had 436 yards on the ground.
Which is almost 500 yards.
Yeah, almost, yeah. It seems like if you buy something at that price, it's 500
right.
yards. But all the kidding aside, a very good night offensively. They were consistent throughout the game from start to finish. Might have had a couple of sputters, and when I'm talking about the sputters, those were just on selected plays, not necessarily just a bad drive type, but bad series. Thank you. And then defensively, we went in at halftime, and there were some things that needed to be changed, and I thought we did a very good job of conveying what needed to be done, and on the defensive line from the linebackers and the secondary, and came out and was not a totally different defense, but playing defense like we've been playing all year.
Right.
And with Shaw, you can't give them an inch because they will hit you very quickly.
Right.
And so we were able to get some more pressure on the quarterback. He had too much time in the first half, and then some of our secondary responsibilities we were able to take care of that. And then as far as run support, and not run support, stopping the run up front, we made some changes. And they're not changes of play. We just emphasize there's some technique things that aren't going on. And when we cleaned that up, the game from that standpoint definitely changed.
Well, and you got to be pretty tickled with how y'all have been able to communicate with your players. We've seen that in the Troop game and in this game in Shaw, and there's been several others during the season that you make it into halftime, and us in the stand are going, how's this going to turn out? And you really do make adjustments. It's not just it's been pretty cool to watch how y'all been able to go in there and fix it and then not come back out and have what wasn't working all of a sudden getting it done.
Well, it's really nice when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we do this all the time, and but our guys have done a very good job. Our coaches have done a great job of taking a look at the game, and you have to have. There's a balance too. You got to have a balance between the analytical part and the emotion part. I mean, if you go in there with all emotion, every once in a while that does work because that's the problem that's going on. But sometimes if you just go all emotion, some of the coaches might feel better about themselves, and some of the players might feel better about themselves, but you never fixed anything.
Right.
It's rah-rah is very important, and but there's a point where you have to actually fix what the actual problem is.
You got to turn the nut and get it to work.
That's good, and our guys have done a good job with that, and everybody does that, but just for the fans, halftime is not. It is time to get some fluid in you, and it is a little bit of rest period. But there's a lot going on. You got different groups that are separated. They're they're on the board. They're talking with their position coaches. They're talking with the coordinators. Head coaches talking to coordinators and position coaches, and there's a lot of activity going on as well. And we always try to emphasize where we're behind our head. It doesn't make any difference. When we come out of halftime, we want to play like we're 2 scores down. We're 14 points down to try to establish that attitude. That if you're up, you can't just walk back out there because the other team was doing the same thing. They didn't go to the concession stand. And
they made adjustments.
Yeah, exactly. And
they're going to come out and try to bring it to you. Well, I'll tell you, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back as the Troop Tigers won last night over Shaw, 47-20. Big win for the Tigers. Big winning season. Third place in the region. They get to go to LaGrange on Friday. Big away game. Fans, I got to tell you, I can't tell you, if you have not been to any game this year, this is the game you want to go to. Not only is it going to be a beautiful ride up there, but the Tigers need you to be screaming and hollering to make this first playoff win happen. And it takes the fans, it takes the players, it takes the band, it takes the cheerleaders, it takes everybody working hard to make these playoff wins happen. And let's start this one off right. And let's go ahead and load it up and head out there. All right, folks, we'll be right back in just a second as you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback live right here at Kia of LaGrange.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals. like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Thank you, citizens of LaGrange, for electing Jim mayor of LaGrange. Jim Thornton wants you to know that he is honored and humbled to be your next mayor. From the bottom of his heart, he says thank you for your prayers and support. Citizens of LaGrange, thank you again for electing Jim Thornton mayor of LaGrange this 2013. This has been a paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Slip backfield behind him. Turns, going to toss it to Dunlap. He's going to go to the left side and go into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Darrell Dunlap takes a tall sweep behind Jason Hernandez getting off the ground, and Tristan Thompson bowls his way over the line, jumps over two Shaw defenders and falls over into the end zone for Troop's second touchdown of the night.
Yeah, the Troop Tigers won last night, 47-20 over Shaw, and we were talking here with Coach Kendall. Also, we got Kurt Snyder in here with us, and good morning, Kurt.
Good morning, and congratulations to Coach Kendall.
Thank you, Kurt.
To the
Appreciate
Troop
it.
Tigers. How many times have I heard this Dunlap up the middle into the end zone for a touchdown, man?
It's happened once or twice this year.
Hey, it's awesome. Look forward to the playoffs. Got momentum going on y'all side, and once again we thank Eagle for bringing the coaches out and letting us be a small part of the the quarterback show every Saturday morning. We look forward to it. Again, when you get ready to purchase a car, hey, come by, help support your local economy. See what your friends and neighbors are building right down the road in West Point, and we look forward to a lot more Tiger football this year.
There you go, and we sure are. And I tell you what, Coach Kendall, we ought to put a touch on Kurt and see if when y'all make it to the Dome in 5 weeks that we load up all the players and they're do a Sorrento caravan and. Instead of buses, and
that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. He's not saying anything. Yeah. I think I just.
I don't know if we can get Kurt to commit to something like that, but
we got the microphone off.
We got a ways to go before we get there. But we're going to, like I said, we're looking at this one game time, and but that would be a nice way to go.
Yeah, it would be right out there. But Kurt always open to any idea. But I think that one's gonna. I don't think they have Kia's not making a bus yet.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And but we're awfully excited about having fun here with Kia of LaGrange. We appreciate that. Chick-fil-A Biscuits always makes the show go better, and we've got some serious seniors to talk about. And we want to do that, and
absolutely.
And once again, press upon everybody to make your plans to join us for Friday. But let's start there. Let's talk about these guys that have worked so hard over the last several years to put the Tigers where they are right now.
I tell you what, let's start off with these seniors. You got Cueto Florence, Devontae Cofield, Brandon Hurd, Chris Armstrong, Devontae Swanson, Kelsey McCutcheon, Will Spradlin, Darrell Dunlap, R.J. Hairston, Demetrius Talley, Ty Corey Gilbert, C.J. Butler, Wellington Callaway, Cody Abbott, Craig Moore, D.J. Smith, Devin Power, Dyquez Johnson, Hunter Newton, and last but certainly not least, Dikembe Billingsley.
There you go.
And we're super proud of these guys, and I'm just proud of them, how hard they worked over this past year to go from where we ended up last year to where we're at right now, and we're in the playoffs. And they have goals, and we all of us have team goals, and they really stepped it up last night when things got close, and didn't want that to be we're still, if we lose last night, we're still in the playoffs.
Yep.
But that's real bittersweet type deal, and especially being senior night, and they dedicated themselves that this isn't going to happen. And
right.
Another guy I just like to talk about, a senior, doesn't get to play a whole lot. His name's C.J. Butler. He was one of our captains last night.
Mm-hmm.
And the team loves C.J. to death. I mean, he works as hard as he possibly can. He has not missed a practice nor a workout. Now, I'm talking about all types of off-season stuff that we do in 4 years.
Wow.
And when I announced him to be a captain last night, the whole team standing ovation. They just, appreciate as hard as he works and everything he does, and he's going to be very, very successful in life. He's got the right attitude, and he has all the things, to me, that are important of what you get out of playing a great sport like football.
And of course, that's what you want to see out of all your players, and of course, to get that out of all the players, you got to have that anchor that everybody looks up to and sees how they do it, they do it, and
he started the game. He started tight end, and then later in the game he played some more reps too, and it just
sounds like a special night, Coach.
Great effort. It was a special night, and on a lot of levels, it surely was.
All right, folks, I tell you what, we're about to get out of here and get ready for our first playoff game of the year, and that's going to be this Friday night, and ought to be a lot of fun. We have some great teams around the area that's in the playoffs: Heard County, Callaway, Troop, Lynette, and then Central Clay. And I'm sure I might be leaving somebody out there, but I think that's and Harris County's in, and so we've got a lot of good teams around. But the one that's going to the prettiest location is the Troop Tigers. So you got to pack up the bags and get ready to see a great game. And these players are going to go in there and play their hearts out for it. And it's going to take the fans screaming and hollering in the stands to help make that little extra bump that the Tigers
Oh, yeah,
need.
you always want to go back there and have that presence of the fans there. It's a little bit of a drive, but, it's going to be great weather, and it's a great time of the year. And, at this point, this the way a lot of the Tiger fans that I talk to, they could care less how far they got to drive.
They're ready to go.
They'll drive a couple states over if we have to play there.
That's right. And you just bet on no.
We'll almost be in Tennessee, so
that's right. Well, we used to go down to Cairo. Cairo, and
I'm from South Georgia, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Yeah, it's Cairo.
It's like Lafayette, and Lafayette. You find it real quick, if you're from here. But and that ride is a long way down there and everything else. But it's it's what football's all about. You get to enjoy the scenery and all the different things that makes that school special. And
sure.
And you get to see that. And of course, that's what we're going to do when we go up to North Georgia and see this game here. Because I don't. Have y'all been up there and played before?
Not since I've been at Troop, and I've been at Troop for 9 years.
So this is we're gonna get a chance to see some new traditions and new things that they do up there, and it's gonna be well worth it and be a lot of fun. And Coach, I hope preparation goes well, and looking forward to enjoying the game on Friday night. And I'll be there streaming the game back for the few folks that couldn't make it, but we're really looking forward to being there.
Great, I appreciate it. Kickoff 7:30. Be there.
There you go. All right, folks, we're out of here. We'll see y'all back here for playoff time. The regular season has now, I guess, officially has wrapped up. Now that Saturday morning quarterback's done, the new season has begun, and it's playoff season, and the Troop Tigers are ready to do it. All right, we'll see you back here next week.
Go Tigers.
Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
The choice of a new mayor for LaGrange is a critical choice for our city. Jim Thornton is the proven leader in this race, and he has the experience to know what works and what needs improvement. Jim wants a better quality of life for you and your family. Please don't miss this opportunity to make the best choice for LaGrange.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton. I am asking for your vote for mayor of LaGrange. Early voting has started, and you can vote at the Government Center downtown until November 1st or on Election Day, November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
It's now time for the Lafayette Christian Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. The showroom of Kia of LaGrange for the inside scoop of Lafayette football.
Hi, everybody. Welcome out here as we're live at Kia of LaGrange, ready to talk some serious Lafayette Christian football. The Cougars played last night in the playoffs. Of course, they won last week. Unfortunately, it didn't happen this week, but they went out there and gave them a well of a ball game. And this is what we should have seen out of the regular season. And definitely the players went after it and gave it what they had.
That's exactly right. We probably fired every bullet that we brought with us in our guns, and we even led going into the fourth quarter, and we had a scoreless third quarter after kicking a field goal in the half, 17-15, and then scoreless third quarter. They scored in the fourth, then we turned right around and scored again, and here we are again, up 24-23, and about 7 minutes to go, and. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, they're undefeated for a reason. They're a pretty good team. They got great speed. Didn't have an answer for that, I don't think. You can't coach speed. You either have it or you don't. But, man, our guys, we put a couple of defensive stops on them late, and they gave us a chance. And we had to make a decision late in the game to punt it away and play defense, and we did. We ultimately got the ball back. And we had a controversy with the clock at the end there. They were swapping possessions and getting our ball in the game and this, that, and the other. I turned up and looked, and it was a minute 49 left. We had plenty of time with a set of plays ahead. And next thing you know, it was 101. I looked up again, it was 101. They kept running the clock.
Yeah.
I could not believe it. Well, that's not an excuse. We still had some plays. We still had bullets left in the gun. We got after it, and we just couldn't get upfield far enough to score the deciding touchdown. And they stopped us on fourth down. and they ran the clock out at 3 seconds or something. I was numb by that time. Coach Shaw, man, he was spent. Coach Nearing was spent. I mean, all three of us, we put a lot into it, and we worked so hard the last 2 weeks to win these playoff games. There's no way we thought, no way in the world we're going to lose that playoff game last night, because our kids, when they got off the bus up there, and they had that look. They had that look in the eye, hey, we ain't going to lose this game. But, it doesn't always turn out that way. But our kids played hard. We had 2 fumbles our first 2 possessions. I have a metal clipboard. I bent it twice, and I was just totally frustrated. But what did our kids do? We kept our cool. We got down only, I think it was 8-0. We come back. We got the kickoff on about our 5-yard line. We're just out of the end zone. We drove the ball the length of the field, and 16 plays, and ate up a whole bunch of the first half clock and scored, kicked the point. Now it's 8-7. And now we got us a ball game.
Yep.
And our kids are fighters. We have some Marines that we count on. Our seniors stepped it up last night. We only have 4 seniors, and all 4 of them look like the Marines at Iwo Jima. Boy, they were getting after it. So we are so proud of our kids for fighting, overcoming adversity, overcoming injuries and penalties and fumbles that we had the last time we played them. This time, from last time to this time, what a difference, I think our spirits were buoyed by all the people that showed up. We had a fan bus that went up there.
Oh, cool.
Several times in the game, our fans were chanting things. It was a great atmosphere. We didn't even know how cold it was. We'd forgotten about how cold it was. Didn't matter. Our people are great. We have the best kids and parents. They really got after it.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk some more. But you never like to lose the playoff games. You never like to see the season end, especially when you're seeing some of the big things that Lafayette Christian has gotten done this year. And sound like you ended on the highest note you could end on. Even though you lost, you got to be happy with where it was at because if everybody tried the hardest, you can't be too upset. Other than boy, if we just had a couple of breaks, we'd have made it. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. Coach Quiggle in here with us, and Nate Shaw is. We'll talk about where Nate Shaw is when we come back. So just keep it here as we're talking Lafayette Christian football right here on Eagle 102.3, 96.9, 1240, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving and Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Proven leadership is a must to keep LaGrange strong, and we have the opportunity to elect a mayor that will work for all of LaGrange. That's Jim Thornton. He knows what needs work and what already works. Jim Thornton is ready to listen to you and work hard to keep LaGrange strong. So vote Jim Thornton, Mayor, November 5th.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton, and if you want to know more about me and my campaign for mayor, please go to jimthornton.org and like me on Facebook. And please remember to vote November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state. Because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it. From cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
All right, welcome back here. As we're we just realized that if you're looking at us on the stream there at eagle1023.com, I've got my Auburn shirt on and ready to scream some more Eagle, and then Coach Quiggle's got his Alabama shirt on, ready to go roll Tide. And I tell you what, two big games today. You got Alabama playing LSU, which honestly is considered a trap game because you got a team that's good enough to play with you, but you know in your back of your head going, we should win this game. That's where you start getting in trouble. And then Auburn is just got a tough game. I mean, Tennessee is Tennessee, and you got to play at their home. And Auburn's been getting better, but you got to keep getting better to keep winning these games.
Well, absolutely. I look at LSU and Alabama. I know I've been to a bunch of LSU games in Tuscaloosa, and the last, I think, 6 out of the last 8 years, LSU's beaten us. Mm-hmm. And we've turned around and beat them in Baton Rouge. And that's been going on since the 1960s.
Yep.
When I was a kid, it was like, why is it we go into Baton Rouge and can whip them, and then they come into Tuscaloosa?
Well, we saw that happen. We had that trend going on with Auburn and Georgia, the same kind of thing, and it finally kind of stopped last year. But it's kind of funny how that kind of stuff works out, and you wonder if it's because these teams are honestly you get used to playing in their fields, and that home field advantage kind of dissipates a little bit, and so it's just kind of cool to watch. Now let's get back to Lafayette Christian football. Y'all had a pretty great season. I know there's 1 or 2 games y'all probably would like to have redesigned for you, but all in all, you got to be happy with where you began. And was it the 5th season, correct? Sixth season. In the 6th season, y'all get your first playoff win. That's pretty right on schedule of where you want to see your program grow.
Well, it is. We have goals. The 3 of us sit down. First of every season, all 3 coaches, and we go over what we need to do. And I mean, we do this like year round. I mean, we're always talking about what we need to do. Well, every year we've added a piece to the puzzle. It looks like, and we're maybe just a little bit away from turning the corner and really being pretty good, I think. We graduate 4 seniors, but the bulk of the team coming back is going to be a very strong core. The work ethic's great. We had a tremendous preseason camp. We got so much done in that camp. It was just crazy. And then, we haven't got the culture down yet to where we play against ourselves every game. We end up playing against whoever we're playing against, and we either raise or lower our level. Well, we had 2 games this year that we stunk it up. We really did. We had too many fumbles against the team we beat last night, or team that we lost to last night. 2 weeks ago, they beat us 35-0 up there, and put the ball on the ground 6 times, lose 4 of them, had numerous penalties, couple of interceptions. You can't do that. You just and we were very. It was terrible. Of course, now we missed Matt, and he wasn't playing this and that, but that doesn't relieve us the responsibility of hanging on to the football and focusing enough to avoid the costly penalties that kept us behind the chains most of that game. So we had 2 forgettable games this year. But then again, on the other hand, we had some really big wins, and I think defensively we got better every game defensively. Our people, we have a real good defensive set. Coach Shaw is a very organized defensive coordinator, and he's got the right combination of guys on the field now. And when we run those guys out there, we can move guys in and out depending upon the situation, and they'll rise up and make the stop. Our tackling's gotten way better. Offensively, we've gotten crisper. That's my big word of the year is be crisp. Focus and be crisp. Well, blocking has gotten crisper. Our play execution has gotten very, very, very good, really. And then the people carrying the ball, an embarrassment of riches for me. I've got like 5 or 6 backs that I can run it. And we did last night. Ran guys in and out of there, and they were all making their mark. And so, I told Coach Nair after the game, I said, I know you're spent, and I am too, but you know what? You got to be proud. We got some Marines over here. They'll never quit. Not these guys. And, we almost carried it off. So We'll build on that. We'll build on that for next year, and come spring practice, probably in May when it's hot, and we'll get after it again.
There you go, and it'll be here before you know it too. And
it will.
So you get a chance to enjoy Turkey Day and Christmas, and then you'll be chomping at the bit for some more football, and you're probably already doing that right now, and because coaches, people don't realize coaches sit there, everything you do is what is all about this game, and you're in the rhythm of school and classes and practice, and then all of a sudden it stops, and your routine's all different, and it just messes you up pretty bad.
What are we going to do Monday, Coach? What are we going to do our Sunday afternoon meeting? We don't have one now, and it's so ingrained in us, and it's part of our normal schedule, and my wife and I, we talk all the time about, what are we going to do Sunday, and, of course, we plan around the coaches meeting, and, if I'm going to grill out for supper or whatever, that's all these decisions that come up, so we're going to have to adjust our schedules, all three of the coaches, and especially the players. Some of the players said, well, I don't know what we're going to do Monday, and we have our awards banquet Monday, and it's at 6 o'clock at Lafayette, and Tuesday we're going to gather the team together. We're going to watch the film again and go over some things, and probably talk a little bit about off-season conditioning, and we're going to talk about grades, and we have a whole lot of things that we do with them even in the off-season. So
there you go, and I want to talk about that. I want to come back and talk about your seniors. Because that was right when they said, of course they're still looking short term. What are we going to do on Monday? They hadn't probably hit them that their football career more than likely is done, and so what are you going to do for the rest of your life? You got to get started thinking about that. So we'll talk about those seniors who are really heading out on a new journey, and proud for them. We'll be back in just a little bit as you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback right here on Eagle 102.3, 96.9, 1240, and on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're putting the giving in Thanksgiving this month with some great deals, like the stylish 2013 Kia Optima for only $19,900. That's backed by Kia's industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come by Kia of LaGrange today and find out what being a part of the family is all about. Our sales staff is focused on finding you the right car for the right price, hassle-free. Come visit us online at KiaLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limb Care of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limb Care of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
It is Eagle 102.3, and tell you what, having a good chance to talk a little football here with Coach Quiggle from Lafayette Christian. Also, we've got Kurt Snyder in here. Kurt, tell you what, I know Lafayette Christian, as their playoff season has come to an end, so this will be their last day here at Saturday Morning Quarterback for 2013. But I know I'm speaking for Nate and the school and Coach Quiggle that we really do appreciate you letting them come here and be a part of the showroom and doing the show here.
Well, we appreciate them very much, and again, we appreciate Eagle giving us the opportunity to have the coaches here. It's a really big deal for us. I know it's a big deal for the parents and the fans of these teams to be able to do. Another great season for Lafayette Christian. Very proud of y'all, proud of you guys, and we look forward to a excellent 2014. We'll make it on to the big game next year. How about that?
That's right, and it's getting closer every year. Now you've got one playoff win under your belt. Now you got to do 4.
Well, that's true, and you know what? We're ready. I wish we could just start scrapping again this afternoon. It would be great, but it's not going to work out that way. But we got the 4 seniors. They're done. They all have plans for after they graduate. I know Trey Kirkland, our big fullback. We've had injuries this year. He's gotten hurt himself, missed games, and last night we started him at guard last night because we lost Luke McKay. Luke McKay's our starting guard, and he had knee surgery on ACL, and so he's done until late next year possibly. So Trey did a good job last night, and I made a switch at guard to run him at fullback. We had a couple of set of plays for him. He did very well, but then there was a controversy. There was a tie-up, a scrum, if you will, and tempers flared a little bit. Next thing you know, he gets kicked out of the game, and in high school, when you get kicked out of a game, you miss the next game. So even if we'd have won last night and he wouldn't have played, so he finished off. And it was so sad the way it was. And we felt on the sideline that both the guys would get a flag because nobody really conclusively saw what went on. And it was a bad moment. But again, we had the 2 fumbles, a couple of penalties, all in the first quarter there, in the second quarter, and then Trey goes. What our kids do, they redouble their efforts and got after it. So Jack Everett, the other senior, a big guard on the other side, we changed what we do a little bit in the blocking patterns at the half, coming back. And Jack's right in the middle. He's a very heady player, and he's a coach on the field at times for the offensive line. And I rely on him to make those change calls, and we have to. And Jack was a Marine last night. He got people together at the half, and he said, we are not. I repeat, not going down, and everybody was ready to go. And Jeremy Fain, we have a double pass last night. It was out of a spread formation. Jeremy catches the ball, turns, throws, hits Aaron Dixon in the end zone, right in the middle of his chest, and for a touchdown. And that just swelled everybody's emotions. And Jeremy plays, again, like most of our guys do. They play both ways. Jeremy made some good stops on defense, and we rely on Jeremy a lot. And we're going to really miss Jeremy a lot this year. Ethan Pike, got to be the Marine of the group. I love him, as if he was my own. And he made some plays last night. He ran the ball effectively. He made good plays on defense, but right before the half, we were running out of time. We were down 15-14. We put in our PAT team, and he kicked a field goal, 37 yards. It was a Lafayette record. But that ball had been good from 45. He ripped that thing. It left his foot like a cannon shot and split the uprights, and it was gaining altitude when it went through the end zone.
And
Coach,
awesome. when you first meet these kids and you get to coach them and you get to work with them, and then now you kind of have to let it release them and send them out to the world. It's tough, isn't it?
It's very tough. We had a lot of tears shed on the sidelines last night. Our parents, our students knew how much we put into it, but those boys were beside themselves. They could not believe it was over because we knew we were going to win that game. And to come that far and to work that hard, and you see your career just end like that, those guys are a lot of tears, a lot of sad people. But we got our heads up. We got the team and the parents together. We prayed together. Soothed our nerves. I think God was in the middle of our huddle with us last night. Probably the best thing. He helped us. He helped us get over it. and it's going to take another week to get over probably.
There you go. Well, it's been a great season. We really do appreciate you being here on Saturday Morning Quarterback. And Lafayette Christian football is alive and well and ready to go for next year, and we'll see how it goes. But Coach Quiggle, thank you for joining us for Saturday Morning Quarterback. Thank you to Nate Shaw, and we look forward to the Auburn football game getting started right here in a second. And we'll see you next year for Lafayette Christian football on Saturday Morning Quarterback.
2-1, cut the network.